Mabuhay, Philippines. We are the Maine.
Patrick.
John. Kennedy.
Jared. What's my name?
Garrett.
Garrett.
Live loud.
So again, welcome guys. First question, how have you guys been? I know, you're touring, you have a bunch of shows lined up, but what was your frame of mind before you started the tour? Like, where were you at? What were you guys doing? What were you busy with?
It's been a busy year for us. We've had a lot of... We set out to tour less, and we ended up touring more than we have in a long time. So definitely enjoying being home when we were home. And then now kind of, as this is sort of the tail end of our touring cycle for, I guess, this most recent record and all of Sweet 16, it was definitely like recharging, getting back into that headspace of remembering the set list, which is important. But we hadn't done many shows outside of the US, so this was a really awesome kind of end to what will be the end of the self-titled record.
Because you've been around for some time, you've done a bunch of shows and whatnot. Is it getting easier? Technology, internet's better, you got gadgets, or are there unexpected challenges that you figured like, that's something we've never encountered before?
I mean, there are always unexpected obstacles, but yeah, touring now compared to when we started out 17, 18 years ago, I mean...
We basically had to have like a map out when we were driving around in the van. I mean, remember we had the little GPS?
Yeah, we had a Garmin.
We had actual maps of this.
Yeah, we were wondering how people did it like back in the 70s and stuff. It must have been crazy. Like literally someone has a map out and they're like charting it.
Yeah, from a logistics standpoint, I mean, we all have computers in our pockets, so it's a lot easier to find good food, find things to do.
I think the upside for us has been just how easy it is to connect with people. That's been the big like crutch for us the whole time, is like using that kind of angle to reach our fans, and the technology available to us to do that has only gotten better. So I think that's just kind of what it looks like now. I think for most bands, it's like, you try to take advantage of that as much as you can.
It's always, especially for us, it's nerve-wracking when we interview like international bands and fans, musicians who've been on tour. How do you manage to keep that energy, positivity? Because we have encountered, and it's normal, you guys are human, you get tired. How do you keep that energy and that warmth? Like when you guys walked in, you just exuded warmth.
Wow.
How do you keep that up?
Because it's warm in the other room.
I don't know. I mean, we're just so fortunate to be able to do what we do that I think if you find something that you enjoy, passionately, I think you can't help but, even through all the, however trivial they might be, like struggles or whatever, we're really, really just, I think we don't take it for granted, and we don't take it lightly that, especially being this far away from home, people still care about our music. And I think having that in your head just makes you appreciate everything and want to deliver an experience that hopefully people won't forget, so I don't know, we're just lucky to be able to do it, and it's not lost on us how cool it all is.
Less serious question, if you could get away with it, what would you put on your rider if you could just get away with it?
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about murder or something. I was like, all right, yeah, let's get into it.
If I could get away with it, I think it would be cool to get $1 million cash every single day. All right, rider. That would be cool, yeah. No, I mean, I would share.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forget when we put it on there, but we had some what we thought were funny things on our rider, like
just
way
to
back.
see if people could like find them.
It was like a baby-sized business suit.
Yeah.
One cigarette.
No, it was 2.5.
Oh, 2.5 cigarettes. I don't know. I mean,
I'm down with $1 million.
And we did a radio appearance one time, and they actually got like most of
they tried to source a lot of it.
Yeah, they got a lot of the crazy
stuff. But then
stuff.
you get it and you're like, damn, this is not funny anymore.
Yeah, then I felt like a jerk because like
Yeah.
they went and got it. And I was like, Yeah.
We're not crazy. We keep things pretty tame.
So
Yeah.
nothing like 1,000 brown M&Ms or whatever.
No.
I mean, yeah, nothing like that.
No Mariah Carey stuff. Yeah.
Okay, well, we love that the Maine has a special relationship with Manila, Philippines. Like core memories from the first time you've been here, from the other times you've been here. Like, what are the takeaways you have, and that you were sort of like looking forward to this time around? Was there
I mean,
a food item or
I think
whatever?
like what you just said about the warmth is something that we've always felt, and I think it goes beyond even just people that give a hoot about our music. I think that the culture over here is, I'm not saying like a lot different, because there are warm people in the United States, but you don't get the same, like, it just seems like very hospitable and very like respectful, and just from the moment that you get on the plane and you step off, people are smiling, and just, I don't know, maybe that's a unique experience, but for us, you know, it's
I think for me, it was like the first time we came, and like we were getting our baggage from the airport, and there were just like so many fans like already there, like waiting, and we weren't used to that. So I think what he's saying, like with like the warmth and like the reception,
just even like employees like at the airport would come up to us, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, just an overwhelming amount of like love and appreciation gets shown to us. So yeah, we appreciate it a lot.
What made you decide to dedicate one night of the Manila show to the Can't Stop, Won't Stop? I mean, was that something on the fly, or was that something you planned?
I think Pat talked about it earlier, but it gets very difficult to provide a unique experience every time you know we come over here. So that just felt like something that would be special. We played one other show for people in Singapore. They got Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and we just get to do so many more things in the United States because of how easy it is to travel there, that I feel like they get probably way more than what we can give over here. So it was a nice way to kind of turn flip the script and give people a unique experience here that hopefully, people in the States will be jealous of. So, yeah.
Musical direction. I mean, countless songs, countless albums. What are the things do you feel like, if you step out of your body for a bit, what are the things that make a Maine song a Maine song? What makes the sound the Maine?
That's a good question. And I think it's one that we probably will never find the answer to, because we enjoy kind of getting lost in the sauce, if you will.
Yeah.
And we enjoy not circling back in the same footprints. So I don't know. I think he was showing me something about AI and basically like the idea of typing in, hey, can you make this song? You'll never be able to replicate what humans can actually do, like the human element of anything creative. So I think when we come together and we play, however it is we play, I think that's the only thing that makes it us, and I think that's kind of the beautiful part of being human still, where nobody can ask questions the exact same way you can, nobody can shoot video the exact same way that they can. So I think that's the special thing just about being alive and being creative.
16th year anniversary, 16 years in the business. I'm curious, for each of you, what is a core milestone for each of you, as far as you can think of, in the 16 years that you've been doing this?
I mean, when we became independent, that was a big turning moment for us that just changed everything. So when we committed to doing that, that was special and hard and all of the things, but really rewarding. And so we started doing that.
If we're just picking stuff, I'd say maybe our festival in Phoenix was a really big moment. I think to me, it was kind of cool that, instead of touring, everyone came to us. And so it's a cool way to celebrate what we've built and be home and feel like we've built something from home outward. So yeah, and it's something to look forward to as well. Every couple of years, it's really great to know that we have that show coming up, that festival weekend for 8123 Fest in Phoenix. It's great. It's really fun.
Yeah. I mean, some for me is some of the longevity. The fact that we've been able to make so many records. Some of our favorite bands have far fewer records than we do, and just the ability to have that the grace to be able to do so. Like the fact that we have people here, we get to travel, to a country that's so far away from home and experience that love, and it's just it helps fuel the fire to keep going.
I would say maybe the first drive that we took as a band, or the first time we were in the Suburban, and the first gas station stop that we made will always kind of stick out in my head. Basically, we got out and everybody got a little cup of noodles from the gas station, and I just remember hearing everybody say like, we could eat this for the rest of our lives if it meant that we could tour for forever. So kind of like seeing that we have come 17, 18 years now, and
We eat different stuff now too. It's not.
we still
not
love
just
cup
that.
of noodles.
Yeah, but cup of noodles is really good.
I think like becoming an international band. I think it's very hard to just be a band that can succeed and go on tour, and then to be able to do it like all around the world, I think is like this other level of like a cool experience. I think like once we started to come here and go to Brazil and Australia and England, I think that was just a cool moment, and it made the scope of what we do as a band bigger, because we knew that it isn't just for this one country that we live in. We're making music and putting on shows for the whole world. Yeah.
Final question: what's exciting in the near future? What do you guys have up your sleeve after you finish all these shows or whatever? What are you looking forward to the most?
Making our best record, hopefully. That's the next goal. So I think we'll play these next couple shows, and then it's just all focus on what's next.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well said, Patrick.